Welcome to Connoa's top 5 games that I played in 2022. And it is quite a list, I would say. 5. Alright, time for number 5. First up, for my 5th game, I have Steel Rising. And this is a Souls-like game by Spider, who made Greedfall, which I didn't play, but I know some people did. I think what really took me with this one is like the setting. It's based where the French Revolution is, but this time the king just sent out a bunch of automats, or Autobots as you can say, to like fight against the revolution, and pretty much it's a massacre. Nothing good's going on, and if it wasn't for me, a random automat that actually can think, pretty much the entire French people would just be decimated. But you know, I'm here to save the day, and you can just do a lot of stuff in this game exploration-wise. Is one of the reasons it's so good. Exploring has been a lot of fun since there's a lot of different paths. I actually think the level design is really nice. I don't know if I've seen a lot of people talking about that, but I actually really like the level design. Another thing that I like a lot is just like the weightiness of the combat. It's definitely a little janky, but you can actually feel like when you're hitting people. I feel like I've played a lot of games in this genre where if you hit someone with an attack, you don't really feel anything. But this one's like, bam, you know, like heavy attack just murders these things. There's also a lot of different weapons as well. You have a fan, you got a big hammer, you got a mallet, you got like a sword, you got like flaming yo-yos, it looks like. A lot of different ways to kind of attack this game. Sure, it's short and like not the best made, but I don't know. I can overlook some things. I didn't really come across any bugs. The only downside is the FPS in this game isn't the greatest, that's for sure. But you know, I looked past it, but some people might not want to. But yeah, this is my 5th game. Try it if you want. I wait for a little more sale maybe if you don't want to spend that much money. I don't actually know how much it was, but it was $50 when I bought it. But they did release a free update. Number 4. Number 4. Number 4. Number 4. Number 4. The second game here is Cult of the Lamb, which is like a roguelike management game thing, where you like manage your village of cult followers, but also go and fight like dungeons of like different cult leaders / like I guess like demon god people. I don't know. It's such a unique setting with like insanely nice art. This one feels not even like an indie game, but it feels like an absolutely AAA like experience. Just say that cringily. I don't know. Everything about this game just feels so nice between the combat. You can even spend so much time in your village without even fighting for so long, just doing all different kinds of things. And the upgrades are also insanely nice. I don't know. There's so much to recommend here. If you just like anything like Binding of Isaac or anything like that, or you like Don't Starve type of graphics, or you like just managing people, I don't know. It's such a perfect mess of genres that I never thought would actually be perfect like this together. I hope this spawns a lot more different ideas from other developers to get like a good mashup of roguelike and other type of genres, because I think the roguelite-like genre is like perfect to kind of mash and mesh with a lot of different things. So yeah, this is my next game. A lot of stuff to do here. Go play it. It's not even that much money. You can play for hours on end without even knowing time passed. I don't know. Lots and lots and lots of fun. It's 3, baby. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. I'm almost mad this game doesn't have more traction. Like, yeah, the reviews are good, but there's not that many of them, and I haven't really seen that many streamers or like anything else really playing this game. Ugh. It's just like this is the best FPS roguelike I've ever played. And this is one of my favorite FPS games that's come out recently. Like, The mechanics in this game are so great. It does such a good job of giving you fairness, but also being extremely challenging. There's little balls that float around that you hit or kind of warp to give you ammo. And you have different kind of skills and weapons that you can continuously kind of upgrade throughout the match. And it just gets harder and harder. There's stuff that's weak to things like fire or electricity, or maybe it's not, to like corrosion. There's humans and different robots. There's a lot of different kind of enemies as well. The entire game, well, okay, so it's not an expensive game and it's not huge, but they're constantly updating it. They've already released a whole nother difficulty since they released it in October, which made the game definitely even more playable. And I just think, like, overall, if you're a fan of just first-person shooters and maybe roguelikes, or just roguelikes, not even first-person shooters, I would definitely just buy this game and give it a try. Basically, the setting is a cyberpunk-ish setting. They're kind of writing more stories to go along, like roguelikes, but not the crazy amount of story going on, but the little story beats are fun. Some of the dialogue is fun, and I just think the overall graphics are perfect. And yeah, this is the third game. Nice. Now it is time to talk about number 2, if that is okay with you. Little Noah Skyline of Paradise is the next game, and this next game is one game that is a game, as they say. But yeah, this was a really surprising game. I saw this on like a random Switch Direct, and it was like available now, and I was so into like the trailer, I started playing it. And wow, it's like a roguelike Metroidvania thing where you control your little Lilliputites, kind of like Pikmin. Well, not like Pikmin at all, but just how they follow you. And basically, the combat in this game has to do with what element your Lilliput outputs and what actually order they're in. The orders of what you put the Lilliputites in actually makes the combos different, and everyone does something different. Everyone has like a knock-up, a stun, damaging moves, ranged, melee, you know, just that kind of stuff. It makes the game feel really, really like new and fresh every single run. A lot of the different things in this game are also just hilarious. Like some of the enemies, how they interact with you are funny. Just kind of like how the NPCs talk to you are like just cute. The bosses are hilarious. Like there's this one big dude with like a tiny head. You can, like, the combat is smooth, constant 60 FPS the whole time. You can teleport between rooms. You have little like gauges and supers, and there's healing if you want. There's little hidden things to find. There's a lot of achievements to get. I don't know, it feels like a pretty nicely complete game for $12-14, whatever it is. They also even have a roadmap right now, which a lot of indies don't, so that's impressive. Yeah. Number one. It's so rare for a single player game to just encapsulate me the way Eldenring did, and I didn't actually think it'd be possible again. I have such problems paying attention to like anything nowadays. Finishing like extremely long open world single player games has been like almost like an afterthought to me, and just this game has done that and even more. I found myself just killing enemies over and over again for hours for fun, trying out every single weapon and doing everything again in New Game Plus, and going like in this video shown behind me right now, just trying to do a level 1 run just for no reason. The story just has me completely hooked. I like looking up lore things about the game. Everything is just almost just perfect. The exploration in this game, riding torrent is also just perfect. Everything you can find, it rewards you. You see this little open crook and cranny around, or should I say hidden. There's probably something there. There's so many bosses. I constantly am finding new things to fight or do, and it's wild. I can't believe this game exists, and I kind of just feel like playing it after talking about it now. I went back and I played just every Dark Souls game. I played Sekiro again. I don't know. I guess From Software has had its hole on me, but I don't know. This Elden Ring, thank you so much for being made. I'm sure every single person's list will have this on it, and I just could not put it on here. Also, I love Margit, and I'm so happy that this game exists. Crying, but yeah. So I guess we should just wait for me to kill this guy. This is my first level 1 kill of Margit here, I guess to finish off the video. He attacks